Hey, your mustache is going along good.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, I broke up with a girl once. She wanted me to grow a mustache.
Oh?
Yeah, I told her, must we do everything together?
Thousands of guests were on The Tonight Show, but no one was as funny as Rodney Dangerfield.
Although I had a cab driver tonight coming over here just full of hate.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this guy kept yelling and yelling. I'll tell you, Johnny, this cab driver, he hated things never heard hated before.
Nasty, huh?
I mean, how can a bus be illegitimate, you know?
These are Rodney Dangerfield's funniest moments on The Tonight Show where no one could handle it, making Carson laugh so hard he can't cut to a commercial.
I tell you, show business, you gotta get the breaks. You gotta get the breaks, Johnny.
I would guess so, yeah.
I never got the breaks, never.
Really?
When I was a kid, I never got the breaks either, never.
This has been following you all your life, you mean?
I was rough when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was a kid the first time I had my picture taken. The pony threw me. Another one I should have.
You got to try him out of town, right? You can't bring him in.
Take him on a road to you. Take him on a road. You got to break him in. So you ever get the feeling you wasted your whole life?
Huh?
I don't know. It's not easy. I got no respect the day I was born.
Really?
No respect. The doctor picked me up and smacked me. I found out the nurse, she got a few in too, you know.
We'll be... We got to take a break here, but then we'll come right back and find out how your health is, because I'm always
This
interested.
comes out so much, I feel like I'm doing a magic act up here.
Well, after this message of interest.
Most Carson breaks run on a strict internal clock, so watching that structure completely break down says something about the material landing harder than usual. Rodney's joke about the Midwest.
Saturday, and I'll be in the Riviera Hotel July 31st for a week. Then I'm going out to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and Carlton West. I'll be over there.
Yeah.
And Wisconsin.
You're busy.
It's nice out there, you know?
Yeah.
You come from Nebraska. It's
That's
nice.
right.
Midwest is nice.
You like the Midwest, huh?
Yeah, I wish I came Midwest sometimes, you know? Oh, Midwest, I lived in a nice, small, adjusted town, you know? I had a wooden frame house with a screen door in the back of the kitchen. My brother and sister were Marianne and Biff. And Dad was vice president of the bank, worked there for 30 years, very adjusted man, Dad, never smokes, drinks, or gambles, you know? Then you read about these guys. One day they pick up an axe and wipe out the whole family, you know?
He leans into the region's reputation for being flat, quiet, and a little overlooked, then finds a way to make that overlooked quality personal rather than just observational. The library joke.
When I was a kid, I had plenty of pimples, too. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face. No kidding. I tell you, my life, things happen to me you wouldn't believe. Well, it's a weird feeling me standing in a men's room. You see your home phone number on the wall. I tell you, nothing works out. My wife, she don't help either, you know. I bought her a toy poodle. She almost killed it trying to put batteries in it.
Only a comedian like Rodney can take the one rule-bound setting and find a way to turn it into one more place where he can't catch a break. His wife is done with him drinking.
Oh, with me, nothing comes easy. My wife, she don't help either, you know. Every time I take a few drinks, she hides the bottle. Oh, I admit I'm a bad drinker. I'm not nasty or nothing. But I'll tell you, when I drink the next day, I gotta do two things. I gotta try and locate my car, and I gotta bring back the car I took. I'm a bad. Now, I'll tell you what, my wife, I can't do nothing. You know, I can't drink. I can't eat. She's always put me on diets. Oh, last week she put me on a new one, a grapefruit diet. For 7 days, I had 10 grapefruits a day. It ended up I lost 4 pounds. I got a citrus rash.
This joke gets its energy from her exhaustion rather than his own, letting him play the hapless husband who's run out of excuses rather than the one delivering the ultimatum. Rodney's unlucky inheritance.
With me, nothing comes easy, nothing. Well, last week, my gay uncle died. Left me all his dresses. Don't get a break with nothing, Johnny.
Hasn't been a good year, has it?
I never had any luck with girls either. You kidding?
Really?
Never had any luck with it. By the time I was 16 years old, I had sex once and VD twice. Never had any luck. When I was a kid, I never got girls, never.
Really?
My friends didn't know, though. I fooled them, you know. I used to go to drive-in movies alone and do push-ups in the back seat of my car. You know?
Inheritance jokes give a comic an easy way to promise good fortune and then yank it away in the same breath, and Rodney's version plays directly into his signature reversal style, Dangerfield's birth control bit.
Said kids, they play around so young today, very young. You kidding? Today they got birth control pills shaped like Fred Flintstone, you know.
Really that young? It starts so early, don't it?
Very early. I was a kid, I never had any sex.
Really?
Never had any sex.
No
I'm
sex,
not
huh?
as sexy. I know I'm not sexy. You kidding?
No.
Well, this morning when I put on my underwear, I could hear the Fruit of Loom guys giggling. I'm not sexy at all. I went to the sperm bank to use my sperm to get a woman pregnant. I had to get her drunk first.
Even at the sperm bank,
That's
huh?
right. I'll tell you, it's rough. They're not easy. All I get is fat girls. You kidding?
ugly.
Took out one girl. Who was she fat?
Fat girl, huh?
How fat? She was so fat her bathtub has stretch marks. Okay.
Dangerfield's flat and resigned tone was exactly what let a joke this blunt land as funny rather than uncomfortable. It's a good example of how far his willingness to be the punchline actually extended, well past looks or luck and into questions of his own existence. How his dentist ruined his week.
I tell you what, me, nothing comes easy. Nothing, you know. Well, last week I saw my dentist. Not a beauty, my dentist. I said to him, can you put in a new tooth to match my other teeth? He put in a tooth with 4 cavities. I'll tell you, last week was a rough week for me, last week. I broke up my psychiatrist, too, last week. For the first time, I told him I got suicidal tendencies. He told me from now on I have to pay in advance.
Doctor and dentist jokes gave Rodney an easy authority figure to butt heads with someone whose job is supposedly to help him, but who instead adds one more humiliation to the pile, the skydiving line.
My wife, she drives me nuts. I took up skydiving. She bought me a parachute that opens on impact. Yeah, well, my wife, you can't be nice. The other night I asked her, I said, what's your wildest sexual fantasy? She told me if I got my own apartment. Hey, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all.
A short bit about jumping out of a plane gives Dangerfield a built-in high-stakes premise since skydiving already carries genuine danger before he even adds his usual bad luck spin. Dangerfield's take on cold places.
Home, you know, and then except for one job, I'll be working out in Bloomington, Minnesota again, you know. I was there before. Those are the 3 bosses right up there
3
now,
guys.
you know. And,
What's in Bloomington?
The Carlton Celebrity Club. Big nice place. Now, I opened there March 21st for 8 days, and a very good impression's being built, too. Scott Reckerby with me there, too. Very good. For a lot of talent around, Johnny. You know that.
a lot of talent.
And a lot of pretty girls in Minnesota, too. Oh, a lot of pretty girls. You kidding? No, with girls, I got a new line, you know.
What's that?
Oh, I go out with a girl, I just whisper gently in her ear, I got a gun.
This classic line serves as a pretty solid example of how he could take something totally universal, everyone's dealt with a miserable cold snap, and bend it into something uniquely personal to his own persona. Why Rodney doesn't think looks matter.
That's lonely. That's sad.
I grew up, I was lonely, too, when I grew up.
Yeah.
I couldn't get dates with girls.
Girls didn't?
Trouble with girls, they go for a guy with looks. Everything is looks, you know.
Yeah.
But this thing's more important than looks. It's underneath what counts. Soul, depth.
Right.
That's what's important, not looks. Now, how many times you take a walk in the street, you see a tall, handsome man walking arm in arm with a short, fat, ugly girl. I never saw that. Did you?
Never saw that at all. Never saw that.
I thought I saw
Probably
that.
had no soul or any depth there or anything.
No, but looks don't mean nothing, man. I got a niece, an ugly girl. She got married. She's happy. She married an ugly guy.
Right.
And today they got 2 very ugly kids.
Ugly kids, yes.
Opening with a claim that looks don't matter sets up an obvious trap for a comic whose entire act relied on mocking his own appearance. And the joke almost certainly exists purely to undercut that opening statement within a few seconds. That kind of structure, a reasonable-sounding claim immediately demolished by his own example, was one of his most reliable comedic tools. It works because the audience can see the reversal coming yet still get surprised by exactly how he chooses to demolish his own premise. Dangerfield's used car joke.
I tell you, I'm all right now, but last week I was in rough shape, you know? Yeah, last week I bought a used car. I found my wife's dress in the back seat. I mean, my wife, there's always something. Our anniversary, I took her to dinner. I made a toast to the best woman a man ever had. The waiter joined me. Tell you, restaurants, I'm never lucky. I met my wife in a restaurant. Yeah, she told the waiter she wanted something simple. He brought me over.
A used car specifically opens the door for a joke about getting cheated or ending up with something worse than promised, fitting neatly into his broader theme of always getting the short end of any deal. The bit likely plays on some specific mechanical or cosmetic flaw rather than a vague complaint, since concrete detail was always what made his one-liners memorable.
I tell you, my wife, I can't relax. She can't cook, the worst cook in the world. My house, we pray after we eat. lousy cook. I don't think meatloaf should glow in the dark. No, I mean it. She can't cook at all. My backyard, the flies chipped in to fix the screen door.
It's a good example of how ordinary consumer frustration, something almost everyone has experienced with a used car, could get folded into his larger no-respect persona without much extra setup. Johnny questions Rodney's entrance to the stage.
Great crowd, all right.
You came through the curtain tonight like you weren't sure you wanted to be here. You just kind of, like you were in the wrong place for a minute.
No, I just had to find where I stand and everything else. I was a little confused, perhaps.
I haven't seen you since the new year. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Keeping busy, you know, working around. Going to work. I open Thursday, February 5th, 2 days for 2 weeks in Las Vegas, the Aladdin Hotel. Be over there for a couple of weeks, you know. It's a nice hotel. They got a great buffet over there.
Yeah?
The vast majority of Rodney's Tonight Show appearances followed a mostly predictable rhythm, with it starting with a walkout, him giving his tie a hug, and launching into material. So a rare moment where Johnny actually stops him to question how he came out breaks that pattern in an interesting way.
And I'm an old buffet buff, you know that, sure. I get a kick at a buffet. I like to watch the guy who cuts the roast beef. You know, I don't know how he does it, you know. Out of a pound roast beef, he gets 4,000 slices. I don't know how they do it. Well, I'm keeping busy, Johnny. I'm happy about certain things. Got a boy in college, you know.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah, sure. Now I get decent drugs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, kids are wild today, Johnny. They're
yeah.
wild. All they want is sex. Sex, that's all they want, Johnny, you know. Sure. My daughter flunked her driver's test.
Really?
Yeah. She couldn't get used to the front seat.
It suggests something about the entrance itself, a gesture, an expression, a bit of stage business that caught Carson's attention enough to comment on it before any jokes even started. That kind of unscripted exchange gives a glimpse of their genuine rapport, since Carson rarely interrupted a comic's momentum, unless something had actually amused him personally. The stiff breeze joke.
You know?
Yeah.
I found out the best way to look thin, you hang out with fat people. It's the only way, I'm telling you, you know? It's healthy, thin, and health. That's what's health. We didn't come to health yet.
Right.
That's right. Health is important, you know? And I'm getting old. I'm not a kid anymore, you know that? We all get old. I'm at the age now, I tell you, I'm envious of a stiff wind, you know? I'm getting very old. It's tough to work it out, you know?
Yeah, of course,
It's tough.
you gotta
It's
take
tough
him on
to
the
work it
road,
out,
you know.
I've been more depressed than ever lately, too,
Are you
Johnny.
depressed?
Very
Oh,
depressed.
I'm sorry.
Wynn doesn't usually get cast as a villain in stand-up, which is exactly why picking it as a target sets this line apart from his more predictable domestic material. There's something almost cartoonish about a grown man losing a fight to moving air, and that absurd visual probably does more comedic heavy lifting than any actual wordplay in the line.
I gotta bring back the car I took. I mean, remember that one? Yeah, sure.
Of course I do.
Of course you do. You know a lot in my bed. I don't know. Bring on the next guy. I don't know what it is.
Unlike a line about his wife or a dog joke, nobody in the audience needs a backstory to get why this one's entertaining, since everybody's felt a strong gust mess with them at some point. The scale mismatch is really the whole engine here, taking something you'd never think twice about and treating it like a legitimate threat to his safety. It probably clocks in as one of his shortest, punchiest lines, precisely because Wynn doesn't leave room for a slow build the way a longer story would. Rodney turning something this weightless into a personal grudge match says a lot about how far he could push a premise before it stopped making sense, and somehow it still lands. The New York summer joke that turns romance into a chase.
But New York is a summer festival.
Yes, it is.
New York in the summer, romance is in the air.
Yeah.
Girls looking for husbands, husbands looking for girls. You know, no, I'll tell you. This week had a very big doctor in the place. Very big doctor. Author, doctor. You know it, man. Very big man. Dr. Vinny Boombatz. He was in there last week.
Dr. Vinny Boombatz.
Boombatz, yes. And he wrote that best-selling book, you know, How to Sleep Alone and Enjoy It. It was a very quick hit, you know.
This classic early 70s Tonight Show interview opens with Dangerfield painting summers in the Big Apple as one giant mismatched search, with girls hunting husbands, while husbands hunt girls, and the whole city missing each other by inches. The setup sounds almost sweet for half a second before he turns it into another example of his own bad timing in the middle of it all.
And,
It's called Lonely, Dr. Vinny Boombox, isn't it? Yeah.
He was doing very well till the cops picked him up, you know. Well, what happened, he was treating a girl for a case of sunburn. And they found out he was treating her in areas where she wasn't sunburned. And there was a whole thing that went on there, but what camera are we on?
What do? You work all summer now in the club?
Oh, yeah, that's
You don't never close, huh?
Oh, no, we go open all year, 54 weeks a year. We stay
54
right
weeks a year. You wrote a great contract there with your own club, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I'm off on Sunday. I take a night off, but I work right through the whole thing there. And people are strange when they come in nightclubs, you know. They laugh at the wrong time, you know that? The waiter drops a tray, they laugh. You know, so other people give you directions, they laugh at the wrong time. If you get wrong directions, they don't know the directions, they laugh. You say, how do I get to Main Street? I really can't tell you, I don't know.
What's clever here, compared to the other moments in this video, is how he uses a season and a city instead of a person as the butt of the joke, broadening the no-respect idea past his usual wife and family targets. Johnny's audience in the year 1971 would have recognized the single's scene reference instantly, which is part of why the joke still gets a big laugh in the room. If you've made it this far into the video, comment down below if any of the Rodney Dangerfield jokes in this video made you crack up, or even convince you that his material over the years were so legendary that nobody today could come close to his level of comedic genius. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. See you later.